So Fibonacci sequence of numbers, here's what it is. It models this thing called the golden ratio that exists in nature, okay? So if you see this little shell, see how it starts out really small and it kind of beautifully looks like it gets bigger in an organized manner, right? That's called the Fibonacci sequence, all right? Magic, all right? So it starts out with like the size of 1, and then it goes to double the size, then 3, then 5, then 8, and it gets bigger in an organized, predictable pattern. If we look at these shells, I didn't do the work, the marine biologists, I guess, did, and they see that it happens all the time. So it's like a golden ratio that happens in life, and we model it. Now, the numbering is actually like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and then 34, okay? So as we go up higher. Now, what it does, and don't worry about the numbers right now, I'll explain how you got them, okay? As the tasks increase in complexity, just as general life, it becomes more and more complex to estimate them with any kind of precision. All right, so what Fibonacci sequence does is it embraces that and says, okay, I acknowledge the bigger the work gets, the harder it is to be like doom on the nose with it. And so we're gonna give you bigger gaps between the numbers to allow you to more easily say, ooh, this is an 8 versus a 13 versus a 21 as it gets bigger. So we're just trying to grossly get them into chunks or buckets as far as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, all right? So here's how the math goes on the numbers. If we look up here, it says 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. It's not random. Remember the shell? Here's the first thing. You take the first two numbers and you add them together. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. Those are the first three numbers. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And technically one before that would be 0 plus 1 equals 1. 1 plus 2, all those things add up, okay? So 2 plus 3 equals 5 as we go. 1, 2, 3, 5. So you see that 2 plus 3 equals 5. And then if we take the next, those two numbers, 3 plus 5 equals 8. And as we go through here, the bigger number would be 5 plus 8 equals 13 as it goes up. So you don't have to memorize these numbers. You just know very simply, if we started counting, 1 and 2 are the first numbers in the numbering line, right? Easy peasy, add them together, 3. Then you take the two big numbers, 2 and 3, add them together, 5. Then you take the last two, 3 and 5, add them together, 8. You can keep on going. Naturally occurring sequence as